Hey everyone, this is Sharon here with Big City Vegan, and I'm really excited when I heard the news that Usher went vegan because it's pretty exciting. So Usher, special shout out to you, awesome. So excited that you went vegan, and it's really exciting too that you're encouraging your protege to also go vegan, Justin Bieber. And I was thinking about the far-reaching implications of if Justin Bieber went vegan. And I was imagining how awesome it would be because he has like 28 million followers on Twitter. And I'm sure that he doesn't even maybe capture all of his fan base because not everybody is even on Twitter. So it was just starting to blow my mind thinking about it. And I thought, well, maybe let's not imagine anymore. Let's like put some numbers down and let's try and figure this thing out, right? So here we go. So I figured out and calculated, did a little math. I took my calculator out, and so what we have here, there's so many reasons to go vegan too. There's for the animals, there's the environment, there's everybody on the planet having enough to eat, proper appropriation of resources, health implications, huge, big stuff. So let's just start with the animals and compassion. So Justin Bieber has 28 million followers on Twitter. So let's just conservatively say that 10%, just 10% of his followers, because we know they're loyal, we know they're a little obsessed. They're gonna, they're really very influenced by him. So let's just say conservatively 10% go vegan. That's 2.8 million new vegans in the world. 2.8, are we looking at this number here? Now, as it turns out, this is more US figures, but a lot of the world is eating a Western diet. It's pretty pervasive across the globe. But so let's just use these numbers to work with. So in the United States, 200 animals one person eats typically 200 animals a year, your average person. And that includes fish and all animals. And within that is about 25 land animals a year that a person eats. So I calculated both figures. If we look at the whole shebang, Justin Bieber going vegan, sorry, it's like slotted too. So Justin Bieber going vegan would save 560 million animals. And if we look at the land animals, the component of that, our cute pigs and cows and all that, we're looking at 70 million. So 70 million is within the 560, just so you know, it's like encompassed. So 560 million is the big number. But even if we just looked at land animals, which fish are not, they're not another vegetable, but so we don't want to say that per se, but I'm just saying. So anyway, so we've got 70 million animals that Justin Bieber, you can save. You can do this. I swear you can really do this. And I saw your PSA, which you did for PETA, I think a few years ago. You looked so cute. You were like all of 12, I think. Anyway, and you were talking about your dog Sam and how great it is and what a great idea it is for people to adopt so that all animals can have homes. And this way also everybody can have something to eat. When you're vegan, you save so much in resources, and it takes so much plant-based foods to produce a very little bit of animal-based foods that we could actually feed the world if we all ate plants. Whereas if we eat animals, and we're not going to have enough. It's going to be not enough for everybody. So, and it's like kindergarten, when you can't bring enough that for everybody, you can't bring it. So, so that's the whole thing. So anyway, so then if we look at water and resources, that's a huge thing. There are so many people in the world who don't have access to good, clean water. And so when we look at how much water a typical omnivore eater uses a day, it's 4,000 gallons of water a day to produce like a day's worth of food for your average person. For a vegan, it's 300 gallons of water a day. So again, back to the math. We took, so 4,000 gallons of water a day equals 1.46 million a year gallons of water consumed by one person, used by Okay, so and then 300 gallons a day for the vegan, which means the vegan is only using 109,000 a year as opposed to 1.46 million. Those are like big delta there, which actually calculates to 1.35 million. Okay, and then if we multiply 1.35 million times the 2.8 million fans that Justin Bieber has, you get a number that cannot even show up on my calculator. It is so huge. It's like, and even in my Excel spreadsheet, it comes out to 3.78 plus 12. What is that number? I don't know, but it's a big freaking number that will basically get water in the the hands of people who need it. Which brings us again to the people. It's about the animals and it's about the people. It's about everything. It's about our planet. And for people, like there are 1 billion people who go without enough food in the world, and without enough to eat. And there's more than enough for everybody to eat. So if Justin Bieber, if you go vegan, you can do a lot to make this number better. And yeah, so there's so much great stuff. So Justin, you know by now that I think it would be a good idea for you to explore the vegan lifestyle. And Usher, you also know by now that I think you're an awesome influence and that you should continue to influence Justin and in your ways there. And then also I also just want to send a special shout out to Ellen too, because you're awesome, Ellen, and you're vegan, and you're awesomely vegan, and you're in your veganism, you're awesome, and you're just awesome. So I think that, Justin's a good friend of yours, I know. So maybe you can have talk to Justin. Maybe everybody could come on your show. Maybe you can have your friend who wrote the book about being vegan for the omnivores. That might be a good thing to get Justin involved with. And, Kathy Freston is also, I know, a good friend of yours. She's so great and talking with people and helping people learn more about the vegan lifestyle and for health, too. My God, we didn't even get into the health. There are so many stats and things that, go into this. There's just like, it really comes down to Justin Bieber. Can you zoom in there on this one, Joe? On Justin Bieber Go Vegan? Okay, so back to Ellen. So Ellen, I just think it would be awesome, and yeah, and if you wanted, I don't know what my schedule is like, but if you wanted, I could come out too, and be part of the team. The team, like, let's Justin Bieber Go Vegan. So anyway, these are just some numbers that I put together. There are a lot more numbers, and I got a lot of notes here, but this video's already been too long. But I love this that Kathy Freston said in her book, and I'm just going to quote her. She says, "Perhaps the greatest promise of a plant-based diet, in my view," she writes, "is that it can help us evolve. A plant-based diet gives you all of us an opportunity to be transformative agents in the task of creating a better world." And Justin Bieber, you can have a huge impact on that. So I say, yeah. So anyway, I think I've made my point over and over again. So anyway, this has been Sharon with Big City Vegan, and check out my website for more information, and I'll put some of these figures up there as well. And that's it. I'll see you guys soon.